Hello and welcome to the next episode in the series of our Ming campaign inside Europe Universalis 4, or also known as EU4. In the last episode I did a lot of talking. In this episode I'm doing even more talking. It's crazy. It's crazy. Lots of talking, lots of recruiting of random numbers of people. It's all part of the fun. So basically, like I said in the last one, we don't want to be enemies of Japan. Even though it's clear Japan wants to be an enemy of us, we don't want that. What we want is to control all the mainland and essentially control Japan straight. That's not the point. Now, we'll be owning all these different groups up here. This is their own groups. They're all nomadic. If I remember correctly, your Tenry, there you go, yeah. So they're nomadic. They're not really, a threat to us. Once we take Vietnam, I'm pretty sure that's what this whole section down here is. Well, Siam, to be exact, if you want to name my trade nodes. Once we take all of it's ours, then we can start focusing on other places. But the problem is again, when we take it, we have to take it slowly. Like, even taking this here, which is our goal right now, is going to be a problem for us. So we're right beside this person, whoever they are. They're not Chinese, are they? Nope. Cool. So they have all these enemies. We don't care, because we're not playing a happy China. We're playing an expansionist China. And expansionist China does not care if these people like it. So you want to keep at least one diplomat. Some people argue and say you should use all of them. I like to keep one, just for the case of, I declare war on this person, or a good opportunity comes up to declare war. You need at least one diplomat to do any action from yourself, of course. The AI can do actions with you, even if you have none. But if you want to do actions to them, you need at least one. So, we're going to unpause the horribleness. We're going to take up the speed a bit. And yeah, so just so you know, randomly I'll probably stop talking. Just randomly. I'll be drinking or whatever, because magic. We're playing on Iron Man mode, which means there's no, what's the word? Codes or whatever. If I wanted to speed it up for whatever reason, give myself a crap ton of money, cheap, all that fun stuff, you would not play on Iron Man mode. We're just doing it for fun. Christmas. So what we're doing right now, okay, is see, this is what we're waiting for. That is exactly what we're waiting for. We're waiting for people to pop up like roses. Okay, so I'll make another stack. That's 14. Let's see, right here. So there's supply limits, meaning that you can't put 5 billion people in one place. You actually have to sit there and here we go. Here we go. Gotta take a nice drink and check this out. Alright. Around 1400, China's relations with the outside world began to change. In earlier times, links of trade and religion had created connections between the Heavenly Kingdom and its neighbors. Under the Tiang, which was in AD 618 to 960, there had been growing contacts with India and China. China had opened its doors to the influence of Buddhism, approaching from the south. At the time of Sung, 960 to 1279, there had been great expansion of trade with the southern seas. Under the Mongols, I forgot about that time period, in 1280 to 1367, China had made contact with the West, reopening the old Silk routes and bringing Muslim, Christian, and Jewish traders into China. The expulsion of the Mongols in 1367 and seizure of power by the Ming reversed the process that were tying China more strongly to the outside world. Following the 7 expeditions of 1405 to 1433 of Admiral Zhang He, I hope I didn't kill the poor guy's name, who sailed the Imperial fleet into the Indian Ocean and to the coast of Africa, China folded in onto itself, closed off its external connections. Perhaps this was due to the conservative nature of the Ming emperors themselves, who thought to, oh really, they want to return Chinese roots? Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense. However, such change was favored by the masses of the Chinese society, who had suffered terrible under the Mongol masters. Under the Ming, China overthrew and abandoned innovations and exploration in favor of stability and defense of her northern borders. Alright. Fun choice. Since my goal is to like expand, I probably am being like, you know, not the most balanced of all them. Let's see what this does. So we can get temple influence. Temple influence is these people here. So in China, because we have this magical, amazing government known as the Great Happiness of Justice or whatever, you have these. I'm joking. I'm not trying. It's just joking. It's celestial. You know. What was it called? Celestial monarchy / empire. They believe that they have god emperors and such, which is pretty cool. But they're influenced by these different factions. Which, when you're playing a merchant republic, you sort of have the exact same concept, where you have these different factions that you have to appease to. Every faction gives you benefits, every faction gives you negatives. So, everyone will give you a great boost, but at the same time, they come at a cost. So, like here, you can't be as nice to everybody, but you get a really good max power, or, you know, speed, so our peeps here go up faster. These are like a little pool of soldiers you can hire. And we get the ability to do unjustified demands, which reduces, what would that be? Aggressive expansion by 25%, I would assume. Then we have this one. These people like to explore. This is probably more like what we are right now. We're not, you know, so crazy with these other two groups. We're more like this. So we'll get more power, but the issue we're having is the cost modifier for stability, which isn't so bad. I just have to bring it up. Plus 10% is a pain in the ass in the long run, but it's not going to be so bad. None of these seem to have anything. Yeah, okay, so none of these are really bad. So this here, a balanced position is probably what we should go for. We don't want to, like, diplomatic is pretty cool. Diplo points, I mean, you really don't use diplo points for much, at least at this moment. We use it for essentially when we do war, how we pay for some stuff. It's through diplo points. You do it in negotiations, and that's about it. Like, so we're gonna take balance because, you know, screw the last ruler, clearly. So we'll do balance. Oh no! Oh no! That's fine. Alright, so, because we're doing balance, what do they want to give us now? So, with balance, we have protect our peeps. That's nice. Where though? Because they want us to take this eventually. This is what they want us to eventually take. We're probably going to go take it anyways. But we gotta find out what the hell they mean. See, we have nations up here too, because I wanted to make sure that it wasn't just, you know, one-sided. We don't want to leave ourselves so exposed here. We gotta make sure that we have all the troops. So that we can do something about it. Kinda weird otherwise. So they want us to attack these guys. And grab this. Now, I'll probably go straight through. I'm not gonna sit there and wait. Mashu should be Chinese, and it is. Perfect. So we can just take through this whole center. It's not so hard. So let's do that. basically, when you go to war, you just want to think to yourself, how much do these people have? So military, armies, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Here they are. Their maximum amount of troops is 14. They currently have 13,000 manpower, which means they can basically get up to that point. Though the troops they have right now is only around 10,000. So we're going to want to bring up another group with us in order to deal with these people. Let's, what do you guys do? Nothing. Cool. How much can you take? 36. Awesome. So we're going to want, to move 2 stacks up there. And then just take it. Because we're nice. And that's what we do. We take shit. Japan totally has no army compared to us. Makes sense. 17 stack. So, probably had a totally random screen right there. Anyways, that works out. And yeah. Just building up other stacks over here. So we will declare war on them. Take basically everything, maybe. We'll see. And then begin our war on these other 2 areas. So we can take basically all of this. They're all Chinese, they should be. No, they're not. You're not Chinese. You're Chinese? Yeah, you're Chinese. And you? You're Chinese. So we can take all these places. Korea will be the next one to eventually get nom, but, I mean, it takes time. These things take time. Just need to make sure we get there. I'll bring this boat down here. Pick up our 17 stack. We have a 14 stack just chilling out right there. We want to move up here. So basically you can put pressure when you put an army, and they'll push down these things. You gotta watch this carefully. But you just want to make sure this isn't an issue. Let's bring up the speed a bit. It's... Oh no! Oh no, I don't know what's happening. They're like, we're declaring war on these people, okay. Have fun. Really? What's up? You carry 17. 17. Oh, right, it's gonna go here. That's such like a small. Anyways, and so just sail the ship all the way back here. Can you land? Yeah, okay, they're fine. See, even though they're there and they're like, oh, please change it, they're Chinese, and since they're a Chinese group, we don't actually have to change anything. They're already part of our group, so we get no penalties. So they can stay whatever they want to be. Now, what we have to remember is that places that aren't Chinese for us will slowly grow. So we have to be careful about that. So when we go to war with someone, you have to be careful not to overextend. Which is essentially, like I was saying, you can't just conquer somebody and think that everything's happy. You have to take the time to understand that these people aren't going to be happy about you conquering them non-stop. So like, they have that mission, we don't care, we're going to kill them. So, another 13 stack, we'll move it over here, you can have 27, 18, and 26. Perfect. Move you there, give this guy a chance to boop up. Once he boops up, obviously this is not, what is this? 18 maybe? 26, okay. Oh no, you don't. We're gonna kill this guy before you do. So we already have a whole claim. This is what you do. When you do this, you want to make sure you grab these things. You don't really go after attacking other nations, because if you don't attack without a CB, as I call it, a Castilis, you don't attack and you don't have that, like let's say you're like, oh, nothing, so you say no, you lose 2. Your stability affects everything in your kingdom. You lose 2 of it, which means you now have a negative modifier on yourself, and you automatically get an aggressive expansion, which is what you are trying to not get a lot of. This is fine. You don't get a problem, it's done, you go through it. So what our goal is we got several things. First, we want to look at it like this. We want to take this and this, clearly, because this is a natural inland trade, and it gives us a bonus income, and also allows institution to be spread by 10%. This means that our current issue that we have with the magic that is our beautiful government system, the Celestial Empire, is by 10. We get 0. We fall down to 0. I mean, I'm sure we already have other ones, but at the moment, I'm pretty sure our penalty, here it is plus 9.5. So we would get a plus 5% by taking this one place, which would help us grow whenever they release it. As we grow through here and eat all these people, because they're all not superior to us, as we eat through them, we'll get more and more value for what we have. The only issue we're going to have is coring costs. But I'm pretty sure these places aren't that high development-wise. 15, 9. Okay, they're high, but they're not super high. We're just going to be eating all of them. We're going to eat these two first, probably try to go against 0 and eat them too. Eat these guys for now. This is just what we're doing. You know, we gotta make our plans of expansion, have to balance out our stuff. We'll be moving our army back to make sure that we control this section down here. But overall, we'll be good. So, we'll declare war right now. We should totally be able to without any real problems. And then, you know, then we'll just start working on it. Just totally start burning through these people. Alright, so now we're at war. What war does is that you have several different things. So the first parts of war is that you have this table. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. 1 second. Really bad. It's terrible. Okay. Maybe I'm done? I don't know. Anyways, so your goal is always this. If you grab this war goal, you basically begin getting a tick. A sort of war score that goes up all by itself. We get 25 for doing it. There's also the war scores that come from war, so when you're fighting, killing people. This is our kill zone, so to speak. The more people you kill, the more troops they have lost. The more they siege you and lose troops in attrition, they would be here. If they had a navy, we play them there. If they don't have a navy, we don't care. So we're going to take the next step to move in against them. Once we take these places, they're at war with someone else, which means Yeren is going to be coming down this way. We are going to go up this way. So our goal is to move up as fast as we can to at least get to here. We'll use this river as a sort of block point. We want this whole section to ourselves. Worst case, we won't be able to get this. So if we can get these 3 without a huge hit, then it'll be worth it. But I won't start the full battle per se just yet, because I feel that, we're stepping into the point of getting close to where I should end it, which I feel like would be a good idea right now. So, I'll let it be for now. As you see, we're getting there. We're actually going there. We're moving slowly towards that point, and we'll be able to begin our first ever battle. In a sort of long series, maybe not. I might start cutting episodes later on, because, there's going to be moments where it's going to be a very elongated period of nothing, and I don't feel like you guys need to watch the long nothing. So I might cut it to episodes, chop it up, make it like highlights for the ones that are like extremely long, of just nothing, just take pieces out. It won't be anything too crazy. I'm not an expert editor in any way, shape, or form, as I'm sure you can tell by the audio quality. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy it a bit. Walk outside, see that there might be snow or not. I mean, here, at the moment when I'm recording this, it's pretty bloody hot outside, so... Hope you guys enjoy your November, and I'll see you guys in the next video.